you used to be on Twitter, so this video went viral. Maybe you're still aware of it. Cooper Kupp, after the victory against Jacksonville, asked about his touchdown reception, gave a very clear and concise but very detailed answer, X's and O's. Did you see that video? Did that cross your path?
Yeah, somebody. I am not on any social media, but I was texted that from actually Andrew Whitworth.
Okay.
With a little bit of a chuckle there, but that's Coop. That's Coop. He understands the game at a really high level, and wanted to show off a little bit of the
yes.
mental prowess, I guess.
Yeah, my gosh. I mean, that was a beautiful mind at work. No question about that. Why have you and he been able to be on so same page since jump?
Yeah,
Matthew.
I think. I think he obviously understands the game. You guys got a little, glimpse into that, with that interview. But I just think he's a really talented player. Does a great job. Whether he's inside or outside, running routes, catching the football. He's really good after the catch. He understands what we're trying to do with each play and how we're trying to scheme it up. And sometimes guys are easy to throw to. Sometimes guys are difficult to throw to. He's one of those guys that, since the first time I played catch with him, he's one of those guys that's just easy to throw to. And, he's done a nice job, obviously, this season leading the league in a bunch of categories and playing at a high level. And the cool thing for me is, I get to watch him run all these routes, catch these passes, score touchdowns, do all that kind of stuff. And then you flip the tape on, and he's, comboing with our right tackle on an outside zone play leading up to a nickel like a tight end. I mean, he does it all, and he's a big part of our team's success.
So the question about this team over the last month prior to Jacksonville is what happened with the offense, because it wasn't nearly as dynamic as the first third of the season, first half of the season. And then, of course, defensively, teams kind of jamming the ball down the Rams' throat in a way that we hadn't really seen that either. Was the Jaguars the get-right game, do you think, here? What happened? I know I'm asking you two questions in one, but just the general sense of the Rams not looking like the Rams over the past month would be what, Matthew?
Yeah, I think, every game is its own proving ground. So you got to take them all individually, and I understand that. And you look at those games that, we did lose, we turned the ball over. You turn the ball over on offense, and a lot of those were in either return for a touchdown or backed up, where the other team is set up for success right away. So we put our defense in a tough spot. And when I say we, majority of those were me, so I got to do a better job. And then you watch the game on Sunday and you play Jacksonville and you don't turn the ball over. And, those things don't happen. So got to make sure we take care of the football. And obviously I touch the ball, on every single play. And so it's my responsibility to make sure we do a better job of that, and looking forward to, doing that the rest of the season.
And the challenge this week is what? Since you say each game is its own proving ground, this is as a huge a game as possible. I don't need to tell you what the math is. 2 games back right now, and having an opportunity to even the series rather than being swept by the team that's 2 games in front of you. This is as crucially important a game as any against the Cardinals. What do you got for me on that?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. Going to their place, a difficult place to play. Team that plays, high-quality football seems like every Sunday. They do a great job. Got a dynamic quarterback with a bunch of playmakers, and they're running the football really well as well. And then on the defensive side of the ball, a really fast and physical outfit. I think you look both, from the safeties all the way down to the, interior D linemen. They run and hit. They got a great scheme. They're well coached, and they play, really hard. So it'll be a big matchup for us. It'll be a lot of fun. A big challenge for us going on the road to their place, try to get a big road win in the division.
What's it like watching film with McVay so far? First 3 months.
It's great. The way he sees the game is really, it's pretty special. I think he understands not only, how to attack teams, but how to put our own players in positions to succeed. That's such a huge part of the chess game in this league, is not only being able to dial up a play that should work against a certain coverage or a certain front or whatever, but being able to do it, personnel driven as well is pretty awesome.
Have you been on the business end of his famous memory, like telling you about one snap that happened in a 5-second span 13 weeks ago and stuff like that? Have you seen that?
That's daily.
Really?
That's daily. Yeah. It'll be, we did this in this year at this place. And then sure enough, he goes and pulls the clip up, and it's right there. So it's impressive.
Yes, impressive.
It's smarter guys I've been around.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.